Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. Things are getting a little intense. We are in a great place. We are in possibly the best place we've ever been. Where Zag now has is extremely... This is not the right army. Where the hell's Zag? Oh, he's wounded, isn't he? Okay, well that makes things worse. What I was going to say is Zag has an incredibly powerful weapon now. We have some really great stuff going on. But I'm really concerned about all of this stuff. The vampires are very clearly going to lose this fight, right? They do have a lot of heroes. Steiner, Lord of Droners, and his crew. It looks like Archaon has encamped. I don't really know how... I'm trying to mouse over this. I don't really know how the chaos mechanics work. I know they're pretty strange because like they can't have settlements and stuff. Never. Hopefully some of these heroes will land some of whatever they're trying to do. Oh wow, that's one of those shoot, I know what this is. This is a figure in the Chaos in the Old World board game. This is like a changer of ways or something. This is like a big siege demon. Big magic demon. Okay, well that's pretty scary. The Manslayer. Well, hey. At least I don't have to be afraid of that. So, we have to come up with a plan that involves saving the vampires, I think. I'm pretty sure that that we do not win the game very easily if Chaos is allowed to just take all of this. Because where are they going to go next? I guess maybe they go west? I do need the Empire to die. Maybe Chaos would do that for us? But the vampires would also help. Sorry, I'm hesitating. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. You gotta figure out which of these forces is going to be best at killing the Empire. I mean, we do need Archaon the Everchosen to be wounded, right? So I guess we don't want Chaos to become dominant, because we have to make sure that it's easy to punk this dude. Alright, well, hold on a second. Before we do anything else, Urk Edbutt has gotten himself a level. We're just going to pick up some campaign skills. That's right, these guys don't have a straight income campaign skill. You can tell I've been playing some of the other factions. Played a little Bretonia, which probably will be going up on the channel relatively soon, I think. Alright, I verified that the dyes don't give us a special building path. Okay, yeah. That's a shame. You would think that we'd be able to make, like, cool tattoos or something? I guess maybe these are the kinds of dye that you don't want to be injecting into your skin. But, I mean, also, we're orcs. Like, who cares? Alright, so this... Yeah, I need to build another boss tent. Oh, I can't build a boss tent because I don't have any money. Yeah, I think we're probably going to have to end the turn here. We gotta go after Chaos, right? The vampires are friendly to us. Friendly-ish. Well, what they are is desperate.
Welcome to my realm, mortal.
Yeah, hey, what's up? Does making them my vassal help with my campaign goals? Control all the following dwarf holds either by direct ownership or through vassals and allies. Oh, well, they're already my military allies, right? So any dwarf hold that the vampires take counts toward my goals. So I mean, really, all that's left. This will happen automatically as we work on this stuff, probably, and the Empire. So really, all that's left is kill the Empire. Everything else is just going to sort of happen naturally on the way. The Greenskins are between us and the bulk of the Empire land. And this is mostly just repair the stuff you already own. We're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close. Alright. It's been 4.5 minutes and we've gotten basically zero accomplished because I am indecisive and terrified. But I think it's important that the Krug of Black Bog lends some support to our military allies, the vampires. Because if orcs and vampires can't work together, what hope do we have for peace in this crazy world? Oh, we're going to take a bunch of attrition moving through their lands. Shoot. Well, we can be in range to fight chaos in the next turn. How is our approach rate from, like, this side? Where can I actually get to? If I put us into march mode, is this attrition? Yeah, the whole region. It's not a lot to be done about it, unfortunately. Well, we can we move at normal speed up to the edge of the region? I think let's do that. I would love to have Wurzag right now. This would be a great time to have Wurzag. Moving through the underground will prevent us from taking attrition. Oh my gosh. That's right, he has a sweet wyvern now. I forgot all about that. Alright, who else has stuff going on? You guys fought some dwarves. We don't need this, right? This isn't one of the ones. Neither is this. But, if we take this, we do get to at least raise troops here and stuff. So I think I'm going to send Shrieks back this way. And my thinking here is that Karakern is bringing around reinforcements. What's with all the droners? Is this a Warhammer Fantasy lore thing that I don't know about? Somebody please. If you know what the hell is up with everybody being Lord of Droners, please tell me what actually is a droner. I think we're going to send Gorfang north, though. And hey, now we're in friendly territory. We're going to get to regenerate a lot of our casualties. Oh, that's right. Gretschad disengaged from his army because he was doing hero stuff.
You're the boss.
Huh. Really? I gained a follower from rejoining my army? I guess every time you perform a campaign action, there must be a chance of that happening. Alright, yeah, we're going after him. Let's see if we can save the vampires. It looks to me like Castle Drakenhof is probably their last settlement, so... Okay, some of the Chaos Warriors are coming after us? Is that what's happening here? I don't think this is a retreat. I think this is an attack. Yeah. So Onareth the Manslayer and Sarthoriel the Everwatcher. And this is massively beneficial to them. Let's see exactly what we're looking at, though. We get to see their units for the first time. So Chaos Warriors with halberds. 34 weapon strength, 34 melee attack. There's about 60 of those. With 100 armor. We're not particularly great against armor. Big guns are eager to prove it against enemies of all sizes. I don't know what this means. I'm assuming it means that they're better at fighting stuff that's different sizes than them. Maybe it's a lot like stronger against large enemies, but just with orkier wording. But I mean, we're better at actually killing than these guys are. We don't have quite the armor levels they have. We have a lot of health. Yeah, they have kind of a lot of health too. Chaos Chariots, Anti-Infantry Chariots, Missile Cavalry. We've had some issues with Missile Cavalry in the past, I think. They have a lot of them. Dudes on horseback throwing axes, that is pretty metal. And then they got Chaos Spawn. Unbreakable. Okay, so you actually have to kill these things. They only have 15 armor. Significant weapon strength. So these are sort of like akin to trolls, right? Yeah, our trolls are not as good as those guys are. Our giants pretty great. And they have some artillery. And this is just a lot of heavily armored chaos dudes. That's really all there is to this army. Oh, they have giants. They have 3 giants. What? Bail. Bail immediately. Maximum fleeing. Not that I don't want to fight them, but we certainly can't fight them in those numbers. Yeah, okay. I need to fight not more than one giant at a time, basically. Alright, is Karak Angazar going to get actually defeated by my Wog? Karak Hearn is trying to ambush us. If we eliminate Archaon the Everchosen, we'll get a common weapon. Okay, well. Listen, I don't like Archaon the Everchosen any more than anybody else does, but this may not be feasible. Can I... Do I have the wrong army selected? No, I'm trying to get the sword here. Oh, you guys are currently sieging them. I can't siege them because you're sieging them. Fair enough. If I set us back to normal, could we engage this dude? He has 12 units, including a cannon. Slayers. These are pretty badass, right? Fast for a dwarf, anti-large, death blow. When killed in melee, Slayers launch a final attack with their dying breath. And Slayers... Okay, have some incoming missile defense. That's pretty cool. They have pretty good stats, 43, 48. They have no armor, but fair amount of health. I think we could take them, though. We got our giant and our doom diver and everything. I say let's get him. Yeah, that's an easy one. The replenishment from eating dudes is pretty okay. Let's get the slaughter captives buff instead, though. Okay, that is a pretty wonderful trait. It's very, very good. And the Sword of Antiheroes is a good sword. And a squig mascot. Plus 5 leadership for goblin units. That's probably not actually worth using. And what is that, our 20th Savage Orc Prouder? Alright, so we've got a level for you. This is a buff that increases his speed. I guess that's important. He's a cavalry unit. He's charging people all the time and stuff. Temporary buff that can increase his speed. Shriek also gets a level. Honestly, we're going to pick up spells. I feel like I've done a pretty good job of leveling up a couple of these dudes. Oh, I wanted to check your weapons. So we're going to be... doing the same things that we've been doing a lot. Alright, plus 5 attack, plus 5% strength has to be better than just plus 8% strength, right? Attack seems really important. And also, this has that self buff that's pretty beautiful. Do you really not have... There's no way that we have to have this many open slots on you. Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and, I guess, get one of those dudes on. Lower recruitment cost for trolls. Better loot income. Sure, all that stuff. And we don't have any spare armor? No. That's fine. I'm not gonna pull Wurzag's armor just because he's injured, because I don't want to have to remember to go get it again. I wish we could chase. Well, at least we're maintaining our wall.
Big on.
Wow, he is the only one who escaped. Well, yeah, let's give a little chase. Alright, we are at war with these dudes. Clan Engrund. I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to be able to recognize the banners and stuff. So can enemies who don't have the ability to use the underway intercept us? It says nearby hostile armies can intercept. Okay. Because I know not everybody has access to it. Alright, so we lured 2 of their armies to the north. Archaon the Everchosen is all alone over here, but it looks like Castle Drakenhof got deleted and they lost their big army. So clearly they didn't need the help. But we can underway travel to avoid attrition. So I think is what I'm going to do.
Fighting soon.
And this army is running all the way home? I think. Honestly.
Start the war.
And I think this settlement needs to... I didn't want this to be what we do, but I think we probably have to put this together. Karak Kadrin's right on the front anyway. Like, even best case scenario, we get this place returned to the vampires. This is still our front. It needs to be defended. In case the vampires decide to get clever on us. Alright, it has walls. It has a reasonable garrison. And it has this huge army. Ah, man. I don't know. I don't feel good about this. We have another force up here. Is it just a hero? No, he's doing recruiting to become a real force, so I actually really don't want to move him right now. Well, shoot. This could be really bad. If they attack Karak Kadrin, we're going to lose control of some stuff. And I think we have to... Yeah, we have to actually control all of these things at the same time. If Chaos starts taking stuff from us, it's going to halt our progress. Alright, who still has move? Nobody.
Talk, send me to battle.
Man, I can't wait until we have our dude back. Wordzag would know what to do. I'm really concerned that the Chaos Forces are, in fact, just going to push all the way through to the... Okay, it looks like they are not doing that. They're headed west. That might be okay. If they're headed west to go fight the Empire, I'm actually, like, I'm down. That's cool. The Bjornlings have been a bit obliterated. And Galbaraz is suffering from some negative growth. That's fine. I don't really care about that.
I'll crush them all.
So if Chaos is bugging out to the west, I think I don't care about them anymore. Definitely upgrade this. That's very important. Karak Kadrin needs to get online. Alright, big expensive upgrades for our high income generating buildings. And how is this region doing? I'd like to save my population up for this, so we need a lot of money. That'll let us upgrade the port again, though. It's a fair amount of income. Okay, we got the War Army doing this thing. You guys need to find somebody to kill. Should we chase this dude down, or should we just go to siege mode on this city? Yeah, let's chase this guy down. I don't want him mustering a force and attacking us from behind while we're trying to siege.
Don't get there.
Ah, such cowardice. Who could have predicted? What's going on over here? Alright, so Karak Norn, which I don't see yet, is Greenskin's territory. We still got to deal with that. I would love to obliterate the border princes, just so I don't have to worry about constant threats from this region. War Army's doing a pretty good job. Yeah, I think we gotta... Now that there's no saving our allies to do, I think we gotta turn these armies around and deal with the rest of the dwarf forces over here. We eliminated the player whose name is the dwarves, but there's obviously still quite a few dwarves who don't care for us. What do you do? I think you just stay put, really. Kadrin needs to get another boss tent up. But we still have to rebuild a little bit. That could be his job. We have to have Jufbar and Oakenhammer. Do I want to leave him in place for a couple of turns so that we can guarantee that this stays down? That the disobedience stays down, that the obedience stays up. His presence is helping with the corruption as well. Yeah, I'll leave him in place for another turn or two until we're fairly confident that chaos is not just going to come right back.
If I don't like your words,
What is this?
Use with me spells.
Oh, I'm sure they want peace or something. Yeah, I'm not taking a payment of 1,000. Come on. Alright, well, that's unfortunate for him. Tried to sneak past us. It was probably desperation. He had 1,500 gold on him, really. Well, that was lovely. Okay, so we picked up... What is this now? Recruiting cost down for trolls and experience up for trolls. That's very interesting. Also, man, we picked up... Holy crap, we picked up a lot of stuff. Alright, so we crushed the enemy at the battle of this place. Now, Karak Angazar is ours. Please, please, please get this place under control. Alright, I should probably plant an army here. Actually. Is this a ghost? Is this a ghost king? Because that's pretty cool. Alright, we got our Doom Diver. So, increased value on... We have a lot of rock lobbers. That's not terrible. Or, shall we head out this way? A plus 10 armor for all infantry and cavalry is hard to argue with. Yeah, let's head in that direction. I think that's the next most valuable thing, is just loading us up with armor. So, what do we do here? He'll be mad at us if we, this guy, the Empire, will be mad at us if we come through here. I'm pretty sure we don't have military access.
Let's go.
I'm going to send this army sort of to the south.
Send me to battle.
I'm nervous that if I run to the south with this army, they won't be able to get under the mountain over to here, but I think it should actually be okay.
The boys are restless.
And like, I don't particularly want to make the Empire attack us right now. We're very busy. Actually, you know what? Let's... Where do I want to send this this wog? Because I think we have Karak Hearn under control. Actually, that's a good thing. Why don't you do that? Go kill some dwarves.
Ready. Anything you say. Gork wants me over there.
And I think Migdal von Galbarak should be pretty easy for us to take with these armies over here next turn. Or the turn after, probably. Alright, Karak Angazar is doing stuff. We want to save up a little bit more money so that we can finish upgrading the main building at Barak Var. Oh. Didn't realize. There's not actually a lot I can do about it. We're in the middle of recruiting. Alright, and then was there also a notification that, yes, somebody does have an unspent skill point. Unacceptable. Alright, Curse the Bad Moon seems like an awfully good spell. So we'll have to restore that army by going raiding after it finishes what it's doing.
I'd get out of here if I were you.
I'm assuming these guys are going to want peace, yeah. Sorry. No dwarves anywhere ever, I think, is our safest policy. Because the dwarves are going to get all weird if we try to attack the Empire anyway, you know. It's really just for the best that we deal with this now.
You speedy geeks don't stand a chance.
Alright, alright, alright. That's enough talking. We all know what's going to happen here. The Border Princes still have some significant armies left. It looks like Zvorak is pretty well defended. Okay, that's an okay trait. You guys still need one more turn of recruiting before we can start doing something else. You guys have to figure out something to do. Yeah, so the vampires haven't rebuilt any of their stuff. Maybe they don't have any money. I'm just thinking this army's fightiness is getting pretty low, and we're going to need to go raiding or something pretty soon. Alright, I think we gotta get to the south, because we have to start rebuilding these broken up settlements. But this impassable area is so large. I think I'm gonna underway over to here, and we might be able to jump across to somewhere over here next turn. Alright, force menu.
That works.
Do I want to pull my hero out and try to assassinate this guy? Yeah, let's go for it. Awesome. Wounded and leg, deep brow, and escaped unscathed. Good. Oh, I thought we were going to have to, like, camp here, make some siege equipment, but it looks like this is, in fact, completely under control. The lightning strike doesn't prevent this guy from participating, right? Because he's actually in the city. It does still, I believe, put a debuff on the enemy. So we should still make it a lightning strike. Really close victory. Huh. I guess I should have manualed that. This should not have happened. That's ridiculous. Yeah, geez, that's terrible. Okay, well, I guess let's loot and occupy, because that is a huge amount of money. And we have obliterated Karakern. Good. One more region that is ours uncontested. I mean, I know that we're kind of building up a lot of our characters in extremely similar ways, but they're good effective ways. So what are you gonna do? All right, we have here. Does this do anything? Because hold on, we can check. Yeah, the Black Orc units in the global pool do not have the bonus levels, despite the fact that we definitely do have this iron building built in other places. So it must only work on local recruitment. So yeah, let's go ahead and build one here. That being the case, let's go ahead and build one here. Karakern is probably not tremendously in danger. I'm debating whether I want to build a defensive building or not. Because right now we have no local recruitment in the area. Yeah, let's build a defensive building. And then in Karak Anghazar, which is significantly safer, we can do the Savage Orc building. Alright, and we have looted way more money than we need. So let's go ahead and push this up to max level. Where else do we need to... Let's just have a quick check-in everywhere. Alright, we want to get that leveled up. Actually, I guess we probably didn't even need to do that. Because, like, what's the actual benefit of doing that here? We already have all of the buildings that need to be leveled up to level 5. Yeah, I'm actually not going to do that. Give my money back. In fact, this region sort of just doesn't need stuff. I guess this is valuable because it... Well, increasing the main building size does give you a little bit more income. It's not valueless. But I guess we'll do this and then we'll level up the actual income structure. We're on tax rate. Over here, obedience is going down very slightly. That will be fine. And we're on tax rate. In Death Pass, we are all maxed out. And it's beautiful. Desolation of Nagash could definitely use some tax rate. There is no salt building, yeah. So we just like don't even have basic income yet. Is there a good reason to upgrade this past level 3 here? I think the answer is no. Obedience could use a little bit of a push. We're just holding steady. Alright, we're running out of money though. I think let's hold off on spending for a minute. So, we have a situation here. Clan England is going to be an issue. But we don't know exactly where all their stuff is. Alright, let's grab these armies.
Keep moving. I'm off.
The lack of obedience in this region is not even going to decay over time. I think I'm going to take some extra growth. We'll need to build up Jufbar once we get it rebuilt. Alright, and now Urk Edbutt is finished recruiting and can actually move out into the world and do some raiding. I'm perfectly happy with Clan England leaving a bunch of dudes in attrition land. Where'd my wall go? Did I lose them? Because I thought I sent them after this army, but I may have changed my target, actually. So Karak Izor seems to be their... yes. Our wall was in fact destroyed. Ah, but Warzag's back. Where is that army that was appropriated from him? Alright, so... What, I have to attack... Let's take Migdal Vongo Barak, then we'll buy back... Warzag here. You guys aren't close enough to... Sure looks like they're close enough to participate.
Choppers down, lads.
Well, maybe not. And for some reason I can't select this army.
Attack!
Okay, no, they are close enough to participate. Gotta get every little bit of XP possible, right? Alright, at this point we just occupy. Because I don't want to trash my beautiful new province too early. Growth and obedience sounds like a good way to go on this one. Parts of this are starting to get very easy. I'm concerned that it will not go on this way. We're starting to loot settlements a lot. That seems reasonable to me. Okay, so in Migdal Vongbarak, we need to grab Warzag back.
Warzag! I'll crush them all!
And then I guess the only way really to do this, right, is to,
Go in!
Oh, okay, it didn't even, give him a fightiness penalty. Alright, I just disbanded that dude, but as soon as I did it, I thought, oh, wait a second, maybe I could just recruit with him. Or maybe I could have. Obviously, I can't anymore. Okay, are you... Wait, who did I click on? So what's the next move? Do we take out Karak Izor and try to end Clan Engrund, or do we head back down here to deal with... I think we gotta head back down here. Trouble is coming. So if I underway, how far can I get? Pretty far. Alright, and let's also have a look at these guys, who should now, be able to move. So I guess we're just intentionally walking into vampire territory and then raiding it. I don't know what the benefit of raiding will be in a region that has no functional cities. Might be a problem. That actually could be an issue. Alright. Oh, don't I know it. He'll be fine. We'll get him raiding again, and then we'll get him on the global recruitment plan. So what's up with the vampire counts? I still see a lot of vampire counts heroes around, but they don't seem to be getting very much done. Okay, so recruitment cost down or leadership +6 on all units. Well, I like both of those a lot. I think I want to take the recruiting cost down, because I think we are still doing recruiting right now. Like, we're going to move this guy... Wait, that's not a guy, that's a something. Here we go. We're going to move this guy to here, basically, and then... Okay, generates no income, but does put us back in healing mode, and causes us to gain fightiness for a while. And now let's do some recruiting. Black Orc, Giant Spider. We don't have a siege weapon here yet. Doom Diver. And... do I even want Savage Orcs? Maybe I should get, like, some Night Goblin archers. Yeah, this army is pretty low on archers, actually. There we go. That was a good use of our money. Alright, who else still has stuff to do? You have got to get down here.
Gold likes it this way.
Alright, yeah, we're going to have to deal with this stuff.
Stop that.
This army's not very large, but it does have a lot of dwarves in it. Who would have thought? Dwarves are a problem, though. I'm scared of dwarves, basically. So what's he going to do? Is he going to try to come to the city? I can't move into him, so I think what I want to do is just move somewhere that's near the city.
Don't push me.
Oh, where's my hero?
Orcs will.
Damn it. I forgot to re-merge with the army. Shoot.
Gonna be quick.
I want to jump out and try to assassinate this hero over here. Unfortunately, it looks like that's not in the cards. Alright, so we don't want to fight the Empire just yet. Do I just want to underway you over here to the south? Oh, well, I guess we do still have to deal with the Clan Angron guys. So let's move these armies this way.
Let's take what's
I don't think we have to guard Migdal von Galbarak right now. I think we should be okay sort of leaving that to swing.
Me.
Alright, yeah, he's sitting near the city.
It comes.
Sure, go into ambush mode. I don't think that I've used ambush mode even once this entire campaign. But maybe the dwarves will come for us.
I get out of here if I...
1,800. A paltry sum. Frankly, insulting. He's just gonna run around in Vampire Land until his dude's attrition out, I guess. Seems like an odd decision to me. Well, he's certainly not interested in Karak Angazhar. I wonder where he is going. That legitimately might be the last Greenskin settlement. Let's actually go have a look at the diplomacy window. I think shows you how many settlements people have left. So we might be able to figure out how valuable that push is going to be. Really? They're going to totally wreck me? They have Chaos Trolls, I guess. Trolls are tough. I'm very surprised by this predicted outcome, though. Surprised to the point that I'm wondering if maybe it's wrong and we could win this after all. Because it looks to me like his army is mostly pretty okay. Like, nothing special. And then it's just the... Wow, they got cavalry. It's cavalry and trolls. And they have ranged cavalry too, which means they can kite a little bit. Looks like they don't start with that much ammo. I'm kind of thinking that we're just going to fight this. I don't really want Urk Edbud to die, but also it's not the end of the world if he does, and I think we should be able to win this. Remember, if we retreat, we're going to waste all the money we spent on troops because it's going to break our recruit. I'm going to do this. We're going to do it manually, since I'm sure that the game will perform as it has predicted it will perform if we let it go on automatic. I trust it. I trust it to have evaluated that correctly. So we'll go on manual here, and we'll just win. We'll just win a fight where the bar's all red. Should be no problem, right? So we have 3 units of orc archers to try to spook their cavalry. And if that doesn't work, we don't really have a good way of catching cavalry. I don't even know if Urk has his mount yet. And we have 2 units of black orcs, who should be pretty good at the melee part of this. We have a giant, who I think should be fairly resistant to being charged over and over again by chariots. Honestly, his army looks pretty ranged heavy and not really that great on the whole, except for the chaos trolls, I guess. Those are pretty okay. I think we'll figure this out. I think we'll be able to pull it off. And if we get routed, you know, it's not the end of the world. I do kind of hate all these chaos forces, though. I had a good thing going, man. I think I was on the way. And all of a sudden, here come these guys to ruin everything. So let's not lose this then. Any day now. Any day. Man, I've been playing... I was playing with Elise on her computer a little bit, and the difference in the loading times is almost unbelievable. Now I know. Now I know what it feels like when it's good. And that makes me so much less happy about what I usually have to deal with. So, I mean, basically we just want to fire at them while they're in a depression in the ground. We can catch them coming up the slope a little bit here. But I don't think the terrain is amazing in any place. Alright, so the worst thing that could happen is cavalry, their ranged cavalry, just kites us around everywhere. So, for the purpose of maintaining our ability to fight ranged cavalry, we got to be really careful with our archers. Hold on, what are you doing here? These guys are clearly in the wrong place. Alright, so we have to try to maintain reasonable flanks on our formation. We can probably speed this up a little bit. The initial approach is never that interesting. Okay. Hey, archers. We're going to actually use some control groups here. Because I almost never do that. Alright, archers. Well, they're in range. I think we'll just start giving it to them. Although, yeah, let's make it focused on the range units instead. Alright, this would be a good time for some people to run to the defense of our archers. Set and receive charge. Let's grab somebody from sort of the inner part of the formation here. I really don't know what to do. I don't know how to be like really effective here. And a big part of that is ignorance. It's very difficult to make good decisions if you don't have the information you need. And I feel like with this game's mechanics, I don't have the information I need. Well, those guys took a fair amount of damage from that initial archer volley. That was not bad. I guess we are waiting some more. Like, this is the real problem, right? We can send the Black Orcs after these dudes, but there's no way we catch anybody. And I assume they're just going to scatter if we get close. Yep. So this is actually going to be incredibly difficult because of that behavior. They're going to shoot at us and then run, and then we're going to sit around and wait while they shoot at us again. It's going to be very difficult for us to pull this one out. I should probably just give orders. At this point, we're... like, it's so dangerous to engage, though. Like, I know they have... dudes sort of all the four corners of the earth here. And I really don't want to get charioted in my archer line. Chaos Marauders with great weapons. Should I have him fight a troll, or should I have him fight the Marauders? I know he'll do well against the Marauders, but I think maybe we need to fight the troll. There we go. It's remarkably hard to get an attack order off sometimes. Okay, not a bad start. I would definitely want to reconfigure here a little bit because some of our enemies are running off in fantastic shows of cowardice. Actually, let's see if we can finish off this unit. We're eating cavalry charges a little bit. Alright, so we can get a flanking charge using our hero here. Well, that'll give us something to do. Yeah, unfortunately our dudes are getting surrounded and breaking already. This is not really going our way already. Alright, looks like we did a pretty good job against some of the trolls at least. Alright, so that stomping's going well. Taking a lot of damage here. Got some archers involved in melee and some guys not really doing a great job of keeping that off of them. I think we're just we're starting to get outnumbered. We're losing guys too quickly. We're starting to get outnumbered. Our outnumberedness is getting worse, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, I'm sure the boys can finish that. They're not even trying. Finish it. Ah, here comes some more trolls. Shoot. And yet we're breaking. Wow. Well, we flattened the enemy lord. We don't really have a lot left to show for it. Okay, should be able to charge this way away from their archers, I think. Yeah, I think we're in a lot of trouble here. Our lord and our giant are the only ones we have actual control over. Our lord should be able to handle these chaos marauders, I would think. Yeah, too many of our units have fled. Damn it. The enemy is as broken as you, they say. Well, we didn't actually lose any units. We got real close on these black orcs. They brought fewer than we did, and they lost fewer than we did. And they have more remaining than we did. I would say that this is not that close of a defeat. This is like a pretty thorough, serious defeat. The giant did incredible work, though. Yeah, these chariots, man. Maybe I should start using chariots. It's a good idea to sort of adapt the tools of the enemy, whatever was effective. As long as you understand why it was effective, you should be able to replicate it. But it's looking pretty bad. Urk Edbutt might need some help. Unfortunately, I think that our cavalry army is far enough away that it would probably be several turns to get back. And he has an important mission. You gotta get all those settlements up so I can keep mousing over the tech tree over and over again and then deciding not to build anything. This is like a vital part of my process. And unfortunately, this means that Urk Edbutt's troops will withdraw, which will break his raiding stance, which will break his recruiting, and we will not get refunds, I believe. So that's a bunch of money just sort of flushed down the toilet. I wasn't expecting the Varg to come out and show me what for, especially so very effectively. Alright, let's see. We did defeat their lord. That's worth something. Our fightiness is not good. There's a red horde tribe. Wow. That's an intense image. There's a red horde tribe laying an ambush over here somewhere. Not, I think, my primary concern. So is this... What do we have as far as greenskins? Let's check the diplomacy menu. Like I said, I'm pretty sure... Okay, yeah, it shows you settlements 1. So that's it. He's actually almost out of the game. Unfortunately, I have no idea what state the Empire is in. The Empire... Really? Settlements 1? Is that true? Oh, man. The Chaos Warriors might have been very, very effective so far. What is this? Oh, this is Wood Elves.
Burn so much as a blade of grass, and I will see your hovel.
Aw. I was kind of hoping that I just wouldn't have to worry about them. So the vampires have significant armies, or at least they did, but they have no settlements left. It's possible that they'll still manage to figure this out, that they'll be able to take a settlement. There's a bunch of empty settlements. They must not have any money. Okay, let's try to figure this out. So we have to defend Karakern. Let's get on that.
This is my land.
What do I think these guys are doing? Are they going for Migdal von Galbarak? Maybe. Let's put an army over here, but not actually in the garrison. Just that we have the option of not losing them in the battle. Okay. We need reinforcements on our... There's no way we get to reinforce this army. It's really far away. Alright, but let's see what options this army does have. First of all, we can level up this dude. Evasion chance when using the underway up. That's not terrible. You know what, now that we have Route Marcher, I think I'm actually going to switch into another tree. Let's work on making this guy a fighter. And then our fightiness is very low. Their army is pretty torn up, but my army is also extremely torn up. I'm wondering if we might be able to take them, though. My thinking is they have 3 chariots. I'm going to go for it. Because the thing is, we have to get our fightiness up. This army's going to die if we don't get fightiness up. I do not want to raid my own region. I think that's a recipe for trouble. So this will be our final act of the episode. Unfortunately, it is probably going to take us to over the hour mark. I'm not jazzed about that. But This will be a nice climactic event. Either we will push the Varg out of our lands entirely, temporarily perhaps, but entirely, or we're going to lose one of our armies, and after that, some of our northern territory. We are going to have to probably turn around our cavalry dude and head up here. That's a real shame. I should have just bought a hero or something and had the hero rebuild the southern territories. But that's fine. We took the stuff once, we can take it again. We took it back when it was held by things that I'm a lot more scared of than Leif Torjussen. Or maybe Torjussen. Okay, so what do we have left? We have a unit of Black Orcs. 6 units of boys. I'm trying to figure out how we deal with the mounted troops. The archers and our hero are really the only troops we have that are capable of doing any damage to mounted troops. And then we have a giant and some Black Orcs and a bunch of scrubby boys to deal with their 2 units of trolls and their 3 units of dudes on foot. And I think Varg, Leif Torjussen himself is just on foot. Alright, once again, there's not really a lot of places to... Wow. That's pretty impressive. There's a bunch of these creepy dwarf statues. They have a new leader, right? This dude is brand new because we killed the old one. So in a sense, that's good for us. But also in a sense, it's annoying because I just killed their leader and now they have a full health leader again. I don't know what the actual effect of trees is. I know that trees can hide your units, but I'm wondering if trees help to provide any kind of defense against charges? Hard to say. Let's all stand in some trees, shall we? Oh no, we're on the attack. He probably won't come to us. We would probably have to go to him. Alright, well, we're gonna walk so as not to get overtired, which means that it's gonna take a long time. I want to approach from here so that I'm not going up this incline at them. I want to... This is a little bit more even, the ground. I don't know how much it matters, but this is what I want to do. Alright, so let's wait for everybody to get over here. I really wish we had a shaman or something. You know what? I have a real bad feeling about this. We're gonna apply tactics. We're gonna pull this off somehow. Basically, all of the ranged cavalry has to be killed by archers, which is a cry and shame given how incredibly difficult that's going to be. Alright, so let's grab the archers. We could get, like, up here. Maybe we can get them to come down a little bit. And yeah, I totally just moved my archers without any support toward their cavalry. I can see that you might think that's not a great play. Okay, they are in fact moving. You guys probably have to step it up. And these dudes are, yeah, already in range. We can just focus up on them. Hold up, hold up, hold up. You guys, how do I... Halt. Yeah. You guys are good. You spooked them a little bit. Alright, if we can just not lose our archers to the cavalry, I think we can do this. It really is, a lot of it's going to be riding on the archers. And I think there's a pretty good chance our hero's going to get wounded or possibly dead. And he's trying to stay right outside of our range. Well, I think we're just going to have to move forward once these dudes get here. I want to wait for my melee armies to be in some kind of position, obviously. Alright, we're not in any hurry. Alright. We are unfortunately going to have to move off of our raised area a little bit, because they're just not going to come forward. And if the timer runs out, I lose, because I am the aggressor. So they have successfully forced my hand a little bit. I think we're probably going to lose the army, but yeah, I think we're probably going to lose the army. I'm not happy about the decision I made here. Where is the cone for the archers? Oh, it looks like we're already in range. Why are we not firing? Okay, that was a single arrow. That was very sad. Please do better than that. Well, they're just sort of letting us shoot them, which is weird. I'm not going to argue with it. Okay, here we go. Alright, so let's have one group of boys fall back to guard the flank. The black orcs will threaten. These guys are not actually going to come close enough for me to hit them with the black orcs. They're going to try to draw us off. They're looking for an opening. They're going to try to draw us off. We're going to spook them out, and then we're going to turn back around. Alright, here we go. You guys have to change targets to hit here. These throwing axe horsemen are actually going to be a really big problem. No, we gotta focus on the throwing axe horsemen. Our other units can hit their units. Throwing axe horsemen are basically immune to our attacks. You guys, this feels like it's not going to go that well. I guess attack the chariot as well. Alright, here we go. Brilliant battle plan, go. I don't suppose we're going to do any firing with the... Nope. Feels to me like the archers haven't fired their bows in a while. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here comes another charge. Well, I tried. I don't think we have any chance here. Make sure you're focused on the correct troll army. Or the troll unit. Because one of his attacks should be able to dump that troll, I would think. What are you guys doing? Could you please commit? Actually. Alright, so the archers, unfortunately... we don't really have anywhere to go. I actually think these guys have to go this way. Yep, and here come the charges. So the throwing axe guys can still do a charge. Oh, the giant's doing good work. He's about to die. Wow! He hit their hero so hard. Or their lord, rather. Well, that was basically what we knew was going to happen. But I'm glad I fought it out, because I think we did more damage than the auto-resolve would have. We killed all three of the chariots. That gives our northern settlements a little bit better of a chance to react. We might even, I don't know exactly what the Varg are going to do here, but we might even be able to keep these guys at bay long enough to raise up a new army in Urk Edbut's place. What do we have left? It looks like a couple of black orcs, maybe one boy in each of these units, and then some archers. It's a shame that we don't have better local recruitment capabilities. You know, I've been trying to work on it, but the front line of our civilization keeps moving forward. But we've got to get faster recruiting, basically. The 6 turns to wait for the global pool to cough up the good stuff is starting to get a little prohibitive. So we're going to do our best to get our local recruitment capacities up. I think some of the northern regions have, at the very least, like the basic recruitment building that will allow us to get biggins and stuff. I think most of the places in the Empire don't have the ability to summon black orcs. And I guess price is an issue too. That's another important reason to recruit local where we can, because there's so much less gold going out that way. So what's he got left? He's got a unit and a half of hand axe throwing cavalry. He's got... well, that's more than a unit and a half. He's got some trolls. Edbut has been killed. I mean, there's nothing we were going to be able to do about that. Gorfag Ironjaw. That's an impressive name, I guess. Sure, he's magnanimous. Sounds good. So with the army having very low fightiness... what do we do? So we can quell animosity. Restores fightiness but causes casualties. This is going to kill our giant, isn't it? Well, attrition's going to kill him anyway. Do it. Wait, do it. Isn't it like a stance?
Let's get moving.
Oh, maybe I have to have more than 0 movement left. Well, that's pretty grim, man. So is this is the final settlement of the Empire then? Is that right?
Orcs, come before me. Be careful what you say, beast. Or my...
maybe this only shows ones we can see. We can test that. Do I see 3 Clan Angren provinces? Because I thought that we could only see 1 from here. 1. Yeah, okay, it looks like it might legitimately be... this might legitimately be the last Empire settlement. So we're coming up on the endgame then. And we're going to call it here. I know we have some money to spend. We can get into that next time. Come back next time. We're apparently about to see the Empire fall, and then somehow we have to get some of these Chaos armies off the board. I have no idea what we're going to do. And we'll see you then.